Hey, what's going on YouTube? Man, you know, I can't count how many texts, how many emails, how many people ask whether it's in person or on the phone. Hey, Rod, what credit score do I need to get a particular credit card? You know, while it varies from credit card to credit card, I want to talk about something today that may be a little bit more important than your credit score. What I want to do in this video is I want to talk about the credit hamburger. And I know what you're probably thinking, Rod, what does a hamburger have to do with credit? Well, in this video, I'm going to break it down for you. And after the video is over, you have to watch the entire video. Hopefully, it will all make sense. Hey, welcome to Points Blank Travel, everyone. My name is Rod, and on this channel, we talk about credit, baby. We talk about credit cards. We talk about personal finance, points, miles, cash back, and how to travel around the world or around the country for little or no money out of your pocket. If that's something you're interested in, do me a favor if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to the channel. Get a video a thumbs up and help it get pushed out to more people on YouTube. Share the channel with your family and friends. Share it on your social media platforms. Share it with your cousin. Share it with your cousin's cousin. I don't care who you share it with. Just share it with someone because your boy is trying to get this information out there to everyone. And with all that being said, you know what time it is. Let's roll, baby. Hey, before we get started, make sure you do me a favor. Check out my links down in the description below for various credit cards. You'll probably get welcome bonuses that are a little bit higher than you would normally get. Again, definitely check out those links. Also, please do me a favor. Check out my link down in the description for the Points Blank Travel channel memberships where I do exclusive content. I may do Zoom meetings. You never know. Check it out. There are 3 different levels. There's a silver level, a gold level, and a platinum level. Now that we got all that out of the way, let's talk about this credit hamburger. And I know you're saying, Rod, what in the heck does a hamburger have to do with credit? Or what does credit have to do with a hamburger? And I'm going to break it down to you right now. So, first and foremost, what is the credit hamburger? I've said this in several live streams, but today I'm going to break it down in full detail. When I look at a hamburger, I look at 2 different parts of the hamburger. And it's kind of the same with your credit score. I look at the buns. You know, do I want a sesame seed bun? Do I want a regular bun? But the bun is like your credit score. And I need y'all to follow along with me. Now, what's in the hamburger? The meat, the cheese, the onions, the lettuce, the tomatoes, the pickles, the mayonnaise, the guacamole, the jalapenos, whatever you want to put on your hamburger, that's your credit profile. You know, I want to take a time to say right now, with the bun, when I say it's your credit score, let's say you have a 700 credit score, but all you have is a credit card, a $500 limit. You've paid it on time for the last 1.5 to 2 years, and that's all you have. You don't have anything else but this $500 credit card. Yet you have a 700 credit score. That is the bun on the hamburger. But then let's say there's another person that come along that has a 620 credit score. They not only have a $500 credit card, they have 6 credit cards. Highest limit is, say, $5,000. They've been paying all 5 credit cards on time. They've been making their payments. They keep their balances low. Those are the ingredients. That's what's on your credit profile, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's inside the credit. So you have the bun. You have this individual with a 700 credit score and a $500 credit limit. And then you have the ingredients or the credit profile with this person with a 620, 625, yet they have a lot of credit. Which one are you going to be more apt to lend money to? That individual with a $500 limit, or the person that may have a 620 that may have run into situations such as medical expenses, such as I didn't know this was on here and I had one late payment, but I'm gonna focus more on medical expenses. Medical expenses are astronomical. And it could come a point where bad things happen to good people and you can't afford to pay those medical expenses. Yet, you're taking care of your mortgage. You're taking care of your car note. You're taking care of 5 credit cards. You're taking care of all the other bills that you have, yet your credit score is a 620. If I'm loaning money, and a lot of lenders think like this, if I'm loaning money, I'm looking at the credit profile. I'm not just looking at the bonds. I'm focused on what's on the hamburger. Think about it. They came out with this impossible burger. I thought it was hilarious because your boy gonna eat a full hamburger, full cheeseburger rather. But they came out with this impossible burger. It was missing the buns, you know. People were trying to lose weight. They want to get rid of the carbs with the hamburger bun. And they got all the stuff, not necessarily all, but they got the lettuce, the tomato, the onions, the meat, the cheese. Maybe not the cheese because they're trying to lose weight. And they were eating a burger with just a piece of lettuce on top, lettuce on bottom, and the meat and the onions and all that stuff in between. But have you ever, think about it, man, seriously. Have you ever heard of a person go to anywhere where an impossible burger can be ordered and say, I want an impossible burger? And it's okay, well, Rod, what would you like on that burger? I just want the buns. Nobody says that. Oh, unless you're like me at times in my life and some people I know, and that's maybe all you can afford. If you get an impossible burger, you're going to choose the ingredients. You're not going to choose the buns. And that's kind of what I want to talk about in today's video. Your credit score is important. Don't get it twisted. It's important. But your credit profile, the ingredients inside the hamburger is more important. And, you know, I want to look here. Okay, so how important is your credit score? And I have some bullet points that I'm looking at here. Your credit score is very important. Just like in my world, the hamburger bun is very important. But what I'm going to put on the hamburger is a little bit more important. I'm going to tell you, I'm a simple dude. I don't care about the tomatoes. When I order a hamburger, I want lettuce, pickles, extra mayo, onions, cheese, meat, and that's it. But there's people out there that want all the fixings. They want everything. And that's how your credit profile should be. You should have everything. You want to have everything there. Now, what we need to do right now is understand the factors that make up the credit report. Paying your bills on time, credit utilization, credit mix. Those are just a few of the items, and as you can see, there are a few more. But what factors make up your credit report? That's important. These are the ingredients that will help take the meat, the cheese, the lettuce, and all that and place it on the bun. These are the ingredients that will help improve your credit score. I hope y'all are following me because I'm trying to use an analogy that everybody can relate to. I don't know anybody, whether you like it or hate it now, as a kid that has never eaten a hamburger. So I want to make this as simple as possible. Now, when it comes to the factors in your credit report, what are the 2 most important factors? All of them are important, but people get stuck. They get stuck on, I pay my bills on time, my credit score should go up. No, man, that's where we're making a mistake. If you're paying the minimum balance on a $2,000 credit card that you've maxed out, there's a high chance that your minimum payment is going to be, say, $40. And $28 of that is going to the interest. $12 is going to the principal. You tell me, how long will it take? How long will it take to pay off a credit card when only $12 is going to a $2,000 balance? It's going to take you 20-some years. It's going to take a lifetime. So, what I like to look at, yes, I want to pay my bills on time, and I want to have a credit mix, and I want to do all this other stuff, that the 5 factors that make up the credit report. But 35% of your credit score is based on paying your bills on time. 30% of your credit score is based on credit utilization. And this is where people like you and me don't or didn't understand. I thought as long as I paid my bills on time, my credit score was going to go up. But I wondered why did my credit score stay stagnant? Why did it not move? Hey, I'm paying my bill on time because I wasn't decreasing the debt being relevant to the credit limit. And what I mean by that with credit utilization is how much debt you have and your credit limit. Credit debt divided by credit limit. So I always like to use simple numbers. If you have a $1,000 credit card and your credit balance is $300, you're at 30% utilization. Experts, Rod is not an expert, but experts say you should be at 30% or less. The non-expert, Rod, said I want to be at 10% or less because if I have an emergency that may take me up to 30%, I'm still golden, baby. I'm still good. So, with this scenario, I need to make sure my credit debt, when that statement closes, is no more than $100. I'm not saying you should do this. This is what I do. I pay my credit cards as the credit purchases post to try to stay at 10%. But if your credit card balance is $700, some came up, or you decide to go shopping on a Saturday with your homeboy, your girlfriend. I understand it happens to all of us. And us is me and you. It happens to all of us. And you get out there, you get the flossing, you get the balling, you get the, just showing out. You got a $700 limit. But you only got $100 to pay it. You still, 700 minus 100, 600 divided by 1,000, you get a 60% credit utilization. Your credit score is going to drop. You're going to pay the bill on time, but you're going to be like Rod used to be, and you're going to wonder why your score is not going up. The most important factor, in my opinion, and this is subjective, but I'm rolling with a 777 on my experience, and I've been as high as an 809. I don't care about credit scores right now because I've learned the secret sauce, just like on a Big Mac. It's funny we talk about hamburgers, just like on a Big Mac. So, what's the optimal score when you're going to apply for a credit card? I'm going to say 680, just like a lot of other people will say. 680 is a good credit score to have. But it depends on the credit card. But I want everybody to take their focus off what score do I need and focus on the credit profile. Just like if you went to a restaurant that served hamburgers, I don't care what restaurant it is, you're not going to focus on the buns. You're going to focus on the ingredients that are going to be, or whatever you want to call it, in the hamburger. Is my meat well, medium rare? Do I want lettuce? Do I want pickles? Do I want tomatoes, onions, cheese? Focus on your credit profile, ladies and gentlemen. Focus on what's in the burger. I can guarantee you, if you focus on your credit profile and what's in the burger, when you put that on the buns, on the top bun and the bottom bun, which is your credit score, when you mesh it together, if the ingredients are right, the burger is going to be good. Meaning your overall credit score and credit profile will be good. I'm trying to break this down as simple as possible. I'm going to say that again real quick. I'm going to do this quick. Focus on the ingredients, your credit profile. Do you have late medical payments? Do you have charge-offs? And it's a couple more things that I just thought about it. I don't want to make this video too lengthy. If you have several credit cards with balances and you're trying to pay them down, I would not, this is my personal opinion, I would not focus on the one with the highest balance. I would focus on the one with the lowest balance. You got a credit limit of $300, you owe $150, you're using 50% credit utilization. Pay that $150 off when you can, when you have extra money. Pay it off, get it down to zero. Now you have one credit card with 0% credit utilization, and you will feel a sense of accomplishment, and it will make you go and work extra hard to do it to the second, the third, the fourth card until you get to that big card. If you start with the biggest card and you're paying all the extra money that you have, and I'm speaking from experience, ladies and gentlemen, I'll get emotional with this because I've done it. You're paying that biggest card off, but you don't see any results. And you feel like you haven't done anything. It will make any human being, any person that has any type of sense want to give up and quit. It'll make you want to quit because you don't feel like you're accomplishing anything. So pay those smaller balances off first. Next thing I'm going to talk about, if you have collections, don't go pay it off if you haven't contacted the collection agency. Don't go pay it off until you talk to them. I don't mean email them. I don't mean text them. I don't mean do that little chat box thing. Call them and talk to them and say, hey, I'm going to pay this, but can I get a pay for delete letter? If you have any questions about that, or I said it too quick, hit me up at points with an S, points_travel@gmail.com. Request a pay for delete letter, meaning that once you pay it off, they're going to delete it from your report. I get so many people that say, hey, Rod, I paid this collection, and now I want to talk to them about deleting it. Man, hold up. If you owe me money, and it took me forever to get my money, and you finally pay me, do you think I really care about anything else you have to say after you pay me? No. Same with the lenders. Now, if you want to talk to me and say, well, Rod, I know I owe you, man. I ran through some hard times. I'm going to pay you, man. I didn't expect this, but when I pay you, if I ever run into a situation again, can I come to you? I'm going to be a little more in a mood to listen to what you're saying because you're letting me know you're going to pay me. And then we're talking about what we're going to do later. But once you pay me, if we haven't discussed nothing, and then you try to negotiate or borrow some more money, you X'd out, baby. I'm not loaning you no more money. Took you forever to pay the money that you owe me. The banks think the same way we do. So if you have a collection, talk to them. Negotiate with them. You need to learn how to negotiate. I would highly recommend checking out my Patreon memberships, where you'll get monthly or weekly phone video consultation, whatever you need. But for starters, for a free consultation, hit me up at points_travel@gmail.com. Man, that's it. That's the credit hamburger. I must admit, I'm getting a little hungry looking at some of the slides that I have in this video. But I want to make sure that this makes sense to a lot of people out there. And with all that being said, do me a favor if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to the channel. Give the video a thumbs up. It helps it get shared out to people that may be looking for information like this. And I can guarantee you, if you're like your boy Rod, there are a lot of people out there that can use information like this. Share the channel with your family and friends. Share it on your social media platforms. Share it with your cousin. Share it with your cousin's cousin. I don't care who you share it with. Just share it with somebody. And with all that being said, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you I will be coming at you soon, dropping even more knowledge. And until then, peace, baby.